Hello, so I don't know how well this is going to work, because there are still a few videos in here, but I did this for a psychosocial class that I have, and I just thought it was interesting. So it's about the CHCS ACT team services. They're located at 42 Cedar Street here in Bangor, Maine, at 04401. Phone number is 992-41415. So we've got the history of CHCS. I don't know, as I said, how well the audio and video is going to come in, but we'll see.
Hello, I'm going to tell you about the history of CHCS and how they have served Maine people and cared for Maine people for 135 years. Even with the changes of what services were provided, CHCS has changed their mission. Yes, really, the story of community health counseling starts in Sweet, that was just the beginning. In 1940, services shifted from aid coordination to social care. The organizations
Having a little technical difficulty here. But anyway, in 1940, the services shifted from aid coordination to the social work philosophy of today. In 1968, the name was changed to the Counseling Center. In 1972, the Counseling Center expanded its service to include home health, and then later, 1996, began providing hospice services. In 1980, the agency once again changed its name one final time to reflect the diverse services that were being provided. Community health and counseling services came to be. In 1994, well, there goes the video. Hold on, let's try this again. Okay, I guess I'll just read this. Okay, so in 1994, CHCS services were expanded to Kennebec, Somerset, and Aroostook counties. CHCS has expanded our health care system service to include primary care in Hancock County, our comprehensive mental health, home health, hospice, and primary care services support people throughout Maine. CHCS serves many communities spanning from Aroostook County to Cumberland County. They design services to enhance the quality of life for those who are facing health challenges. The focus of Community Health and Counseling Center is about meeting the needs in the context of the larger community. So I did a thing here, positively shocking, if you haven't seen, I just watched all the James Bond movies recently, except for the Daniel Craig ones. I watched all the older ones, which I like them a lot. Anyway, so what is the mission statement and vision statement? Community Health and Counseling Service will provide community health care services which are needed and valued by the communities and individuals we serve. Their vision is that CHCS will be the leading community healthcare organization in the state of Maine and will be an employer of choice and foster a culture of excellence. I'm not even going to try the video for this, for the history of assertive community treatment, which is the ACT team, but they provide services for people with schizophrenia and schizo, affective disorders. ACT was first developed in the early 1970s during the heyday of deinstitutionalization. In my psychosocial class, we talk a lot about this and how a lot of patients during this time were being discharged from state-operated psychiatric hospitals to underdeveloped, poorly integrated non-systems of community services that can be characterized by a series of gaps and cracks. So the 4 people who made this at the Menadone Mental Health Institute, which is the state hospital in Madison, Wisconsin. The original literature was known as the Training and Community Living Project. The program of assertive community treatment, also known as PACT, or simply the Madison model. So this seemed radical at the time. The original Madison model actually received an American Psychiatric Association prestigious Gold Award in 1974. After conceiving the model to prevent hospitalization, the PACT team turned its attention to a defined group of young adults with early-stage schizophrenia during the early 1980s. In 1998, the National Alliance of Mental Illness published the first written manual of the ACT model. This model was written by 2 of the original developers. From 1988 to 2004, NAMI operated the ACT Technical Assistance Center with funding from the U.S. government, substance abuse and mental health services. So they had many, CHCS has many community partners. They only listed some of them for me that she could think of when I did an interview. So we had the Bangor Area Homeless Shelter, Bangor Police Department, St. Joe's Hospital, the Storehouse, DHHS Career Center, Penobscot Community Health Center, UCP, Acadia Hospital, Veterans Home, and that kind of stuff. So what services are provided through the ACT team specifically? The ACT team provides medication administration and management, peer support, case management, substance abuse counseling, counseling services, wellness management, working with natural support such as family and friends, education support services, support substance abuse support groups, on-call support, community support, job coaches and vocational support, crisis support as needed, and meetings with a psychiatric nurse. So when I did my interview, I met with Rhonda Savage, who was the team coordinator. She had been with CHCS for 14 years before leaving and coming back. She's been in her current position for 1 year. And she's been in the mental health field since 1992. She has her master's in community mental health, bachelor's in mental health and human services, associates in human services, LCPC conditional, LSW, and a Herbert C, which is what I'm going to school for right now to get my associates in human services and my Herbert C. Her duties and responsibilities were supervising the team, which consists of 9 case managers, 1 psych nurse, 1 admin, and 2 peer support specialists. She cares for 1 client, covers for the CRMA, which is medication. She does some therapy, collaborate with referral sources, supervision for new employees, includes group supervision, 4 times a week, peer support supervisor, ideally for 1 hour with her, and pop-in phone. She said an important thing to keep in mind is funding. Funding for mental health service isn't stable and sometimes funding disappears. Rhonda told me how she was working for PCHC and the grant she was working on had ended. She also told me that as part of ACT, they have to collaborate with and keep the Fidelity Score in mind. So the Fidelity Score is an evaluation tool used to assess how well a program is implementing critical elements of the assertive community treatment team. So there are 28 program-specified items. Each item is rated on a 5-point scale, ranging from 1 to not implementing at all to 5. And they fall into 3 subscales of human resources, organizational boundaries, and nature of services. So that was it. I also added this because I found this in a PowerPoint I liked. So anyway, that was it. Hello, so this is going to be at the end of most of my videos now. I'm going to include this. Obviously, I make the videos for me, but if you like it, subscribe, please. And if there's any topic that you'd like to see me go over that's included in wellness or a basic living skill, just let me know and I'll see if it's possible that I can do it. About it. But anyway, so like and subscribe if you like the video.